Hey hens, how are y'all diddly doing?
How's everybody holding up?
Excuse that is a picture of me, Mr. Darcy.
Convince yourself.
You know that big, obnoxiously ugly house in Eco Lifestyle? That one, the grey one. The grey one with some very offensive roofing. I thought, why don't we take the challenge where you can only upgrade things or recolour things or replace things, but you can't add things. So I wouldn't be able to change the layout of a house or change the place of a window. That would indeed be a challenge. That would be a challenge. But
I'm not throwing away my shot.
yeah, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm scrappy and hungry and I'm back on my Fortnite bullshit. Evergreen Harbour. You know what? I wouldn't have been able to tell you that, genuinely. This one is the one that I'm on about. It does not fit in with the overall style of Eco Lifestyle. It confuses me greatly, I'll be honest with you. Just say the Tory, don't be shy. Even to the surrounding areas. But the thing is, the people that live in there aren't Tories. These don't look like Tories. So the entire thing just bothers me. I can already see what's going to bother me because I can't add anything up here. It is in fact going to bother me greatly. It's very commanding. I might try and see if I can make it in an Eco Lifestyle modern build. Oh, I forgot about that roof at the back. Oh, honey, honey, honey. This wall height, it's offending me. What if I did just boot... Oops. I'm still overwhelmed, I'm not going to lie. I think I'm going to allow myself to change the roofing. I'm just going to go with the updating narrative. Otherwise, I will cry. Oh, what if I can't take it all the way, can I? Forget that this isn't a normal kind of renovation. I am going to add a room there. I know that that's kind of against the rules. Fucking shoot me, I'm not arsed. This did have one of these going around it, and the only way that I can put one of them back on is to make it a room up there, right? So I'm bending the rules, but just close your eyes. Don't worry about it. What colour should I go for? What's the surrounding area? Oh, we've got some red. We could bring some red in. So the storyline behind this renovation is that this family have upgraded their house. That's what I'm going to go with. I'm in pain. I need to remove these trees first. You know what? I love the aesthetic look of trees on a property, but in reality, they just get in my way and they do quite piss me off. I didn't expect to be having beef with a tree either. What's the smallest tree? I might change them in the future, but it's just so I can actually see the fucker. I might try and do something smart that may backfire on me, but I have a plan, right? If I put these in the front, make them black or whatever. Oh, we could go for red. I don't know. We'll decide once I actually see if this works, because they're diagonal, and then I put them out because they're also like, these should be diagonal. Oh, I have a fucking cunning plan, you know.
The plan has failed. It has in fact failed.
It wouldn't look diagonal is what I envisaged, which, you know what, I think we could still kind of make it work if it wants to play ball. It's not looking like it does. Get your ass up there, thank you. No, you know what, I'm back to feeling confident. I do actually think we could do something with this. See, if I just didn't add, fuck off! This game, it does rile me, it does. Let me just get rid of all that and then I'll make a plan. Right, so they all had windows, so I need to update the windows. Do we have a red? This game just loves to boil my piss. Unless I just did do that. They don't match fully at the corner. Oh, but you know what? She is in fact a fan. Didn't expect it, I'm not going to lie. Oh, but now she wants to be a bitch. No, I'm sorry. I am struggling. I am quite dramatic about it, yes. And it's not a skill, it is actually quite detrimental to me. Oh, wait. What if we put that there, moved it over? You can tell when I'm getting happy because I do that accent. Wait, no, right, this could work. I am theorising. She's theorising like that. And then that makes kind of a square. It's kind of hip and modern. I actually prefer that to the other one, and then it all fits and it's all perfect. It's just all fine and dandy. That one's bigger though. That one's not fine and dandy. This one is actually, this little section is out here to rule my life. I am convinced of it. I don't see any other possibility. And they don't offer this in a red, they only offer this one in a brown. So, you know what? I can't even remember if there was actually windows there to begin with on the corners. There must have been. But you know what? Also, it's The Sims, isn't it? So, why do I think, do you know what I'm going to record today? Some of that's really going to stress me out. Some of that's really going to get me absolutely fucking raging. How much sight is too much sight? Because that's beginning to look like a face, and I'm not too sure how comfortable I am with windows looking at me, because I should be looking through the windows, do you know what I mean? That light has said I want the attention and I want it now. I'm just feeling quite insecure about the full thing, I'm not gonna lie. But you know what, right? I'm feeling insecure, but I am also somehow at the exact same time feeling rather positive. I do believe that we'll be able to do something. It might not be that successful, but I think anything at this point is an improvement from the original one, do you know what I mean? Keeping my chin up. They are not modern at all, but I am being called to these.
What the hell we gonna do now?
I might be having an identity crisis, but I'm feeling quite comfortable here. No, that really does look like a face. You know what? Why don't I just go for them ones? Why am I out here trying to make me hate this build? I mean, this build, we could have a thing going on. I mean, she's never going to be pretty. We are inhibited structurally with this build. And it doesn't all have to be red. That could be white. When I place things like that, I always, like, the sounds of these being placed right. Turn it up, la la, la la, la. The boys are doing a milkshake. I have lost it. I've lost it. I have lost the plot. I don't think I ever truly found it, honestly. Oh, fuck. Every time I turn around, any angle of this house just upsets me. Should we be trying to hide the parts of this house? Why not just accentuate the ugly part of it nicely? Respectfully. This can be a sunroom. Perfect. Lovely. Lovely. Was there a roof? There wasn't a roof there, was there? Is there anything else that I can just hide with the sunroof? This could potentially be a sunroof. How many rooms are... Oh, shit. I'm also not feeling that roof. Don't worry if you're concerned at this point, because I am also concerned, funnily enough. Oh shit, it's just getting worse. At least it's consistent, you know what I mean? I am less offended by that. Still quite offended, don't get me wrong, but less so. I also wonder, could I perhaps, how would people do this? Fuck off! I thought that could be a nice little place for a sunroof, but no. Right, where would work? I've done something, I'm not too sure what, and you know what, I don't know if it's better or worse for it, but it's I have made a roofing system. I'm not a fan of those windows though. Those have got to go. I've got to change them. I'm not a fan of this. This is bothering me. She is the issue. She is the issue. Upstairs, right? Imagine this. I am adding this, but just so I can remove the floor. You know what? Am I asked about cheating? No, if I cheat, I cheat, and then that's that. And I've done what I've done. We have a skylight into the master bedroom. This is innovation. Oh, look at it on a night time. Oh, beautiful. Stunning. Stunning. And that is done by me, actually. I thought that plan out all by myself. Look at me becoming independent. Because this is all like flat and quite unassuming, it gives the space for these bold windows in the front. If I remove them, the house is, I don't know. The house. You know what? Those might be a good shout. Or at least they would be if they came in the fucking right colours. Maybe if I just do black and then I can bring the red in other places, because trying to match the windows and everything is actually becoming quite stressful quite fast. That looks a lot better. I'm greatly pleased. You know what? I'm already so traumatized by the outside that I'm not even sure I want to step foot on the inside. I might just jobs a good one and just sack the rest off. I can't, because I lowered the floor, I can't tell what used to have a window and a door, so I guess I'm just gonna guess. No way, is that the kitchen? Oh, what an odd place for a kitchen. Oh, I'm fucking offended again. I am. I can't remember if there was a window there, but you know what? I'm putting one there. Maybe not that one though. I'm insecure. And I know what for. Oh, that's a fun little window. Then we've got, oh, why is it white on the inside? Oh, no, sorry. There was an easy fix to that. Don't worry, everybody. Calm down. False alarm. False alarm. Oh, I feel like see, that's the thing. If I feel like there was a window that should have went somewhere, it most definitely should not have went there, because you can't trust the Sims team's placement of things, can you? That's the kicker. That's the real issue with all of this. Right, if there's just a room without a window, I'm just going to put a window in. I'm a fan. Slight cheating, but it's just very empty on this side though. What if I just kind of leaned into that? What if I just said, hey, the lights are on but there's nobody home, and just made it like tin? I like that. And then I'll pull the red in here, and where else can I pull the, oh, and this one. But with this one, I'm gonna end it like here. Them windows kind of cover that, and then the rest can be maybe that, and then it's not like super dark. You know what? I'm actually becoming a big fan of this house. Didn't think it'd happen. Look at us. Who'd have thought? Not me. I think that's all of the walls done. If it turns out, plot twist, I'm actually really not a fan of this thing being red. I do have to include these again because they were included in the original one, but I might make them less demanding. Is that the right word to use? I don't know. I might make them less something. Oh, but then that also gives me the option to do like a different lower floor. Maybe what if I'm just theorizing right now, what if the lower one was red and the top bit was that wood? I like that. But then we could flip this a little bit and make that wood. Why doesn't this have a... Oh, I made it a room, didn't I? I did. I was going to say, why does this not have a floor? I like that. Personally, that does work a lot better for me. You know what? I haven't changed any walls or floors. Like, I haven't changed the actual layout of this house, apart from the roof. The roof's like the only thing that I've changed, but still, there's pieces where the other pieces were. I haven't changed the roof that drastically. I've just kind of lowered it, but I haven't changed anything to do with the actual shell. And it's not that bad of a layout. Like, the Sims team have the tools to succeed. At this point, I just think they're choosing not to. I might just stick with that fence, because the other, I really like this fence, but it's just a bit too tall. Oh, I am vibing with that. I'm also vibing with that. You know what? She's growing on me. I think if we make some of the outside a little bit more modern as well, because it's got quite a hey, you can tell she's getting excited because the stutter is out and prominent. The landscaping is actually quite good and quite classic, but the issue is that this, oh my god, the stutter is really bad. She's in full form. The issue is that, like, the world that we're living in isn't that much of a classic world, if you know what I mean. Like, even these houses are quite modern with the door, so then this house is a massive eyesore. Oh, I added a window at this door to kind of make it a little bit more even. I just like the doors, this one from Get Together, and the window's just an island living window, and I am a big fan of that. I am. She is pleasing me. Do not know what to put here. If I just put that door, like, it probably had an arch, but I am going to upgrade it to a door to just kind of take up some of the room in here. There's just a lot of space in this house, and it's just not being utilised. And what is happening with these stairs? Are we making a statement or not? I don't know, but please decide. I don't know what I just sold. I don't know why I'm going with the glass either. Am I feeling bold, or am I simply feeling stupid? I don't know. Surely the wall must have just been deleted, right? Because I did lower the wall. You know what? I do this all the time. I haven't even finished the outside yet, and then moving on to the inside. I like that. I think I'm going to do like the minor thing. I'll just do it. Instead of just saying what I'll do, I'll just do it. Hey hens, so I'm doing this voiceover because originally I thought, oh, what I'll do is I'll have a little bit where I do a tiny little voiceover and then I'll jump back in, which I did jump back in. And I narrated for a fucking hour. Forgot to unmute my mic. It's my fault, honestly. It really is. It's me. I hold my hands up. It was I, Your Honour. It was I. I should have fucking unmuted my mic. You know what? My mic actually has a big red ring around it physically on the microphone. As you're looking at it, it turns red when it's muted. So at this point, I can only blame myself. There is my microphone literally gave me the hint, babe, you might want to unmute. But yeah, so the entire inside, I am actually really fucking devastated about it because I loved renovating the inside. It was so much fun, and I'm so sad I just didn't get to see the process of it. Everything turned out kind of mid-century modern, and I loved it all apart from the kitchen. The kitchen was a fucking bitch, and I'm not talking to her, never will talk to her. We're not going to be friends, and don't try and make us friends. But the rest of it, like the dining room, you know how you have dining room tables? I used a bar table, so it was kind of higher, and I used these high seats and made it all yellow. The living room, she is still a little bit of a bitch. She is. Just the way that she's built. Why is she built like that? It's just the layout's very weird. I loved the office as well. Very weird placements for these houses, but you know what? I tried my big fat best. I really did. And at this point, it is the Sims team's fault. And do I think that they're doing it on purpose at this point? They've got to be. They've got to be. Look what I've done to this house without even changing the position of any objects. Look what I did. And do you know what? I'm going to give myself a pat on the back considering what we started with. I think that this house is a great success. She's not necessarily stunning, but I'd be much more likely to buy the one after. Or would I? I don't know actually, because I do like a historical home and it's got that much of a modern surrounding that I'd think, well, it's a bit too modern to be haunted. Because I love like really old homes, cottages, love it. Anything that I can look at and think, would Mr. Darcy buy that for me? Anything like that, then I would love to buy. But I love Victorian homes as well. My town where I live, like Industrial Revolution, industrial town, so there's shitloads of Victorian homes. There's also shitloads of terraced houses because we were miners and steel workers and everything like that. Still would be if David Cameron would have saved our steel, but he was too busy leaving his daughter in a pub and putting his hoo-ha in the mouth of a pig. So unfortunately our steel wasn't saved. I am still bitter about it. There's a place called Linthorpe in my town. The proper massive Victorian houses. Anyway, I just love it. That's my style of house. And you can get them much cheaper than the Victorian styles in London. Everything in London's so expensive. I bet even a bottle of Coke costs more. Anyway, I've really deviated off topic, but how is everyone faring in London? If you're in London, because I also saw about lockdown and everything like that, and you know, it's fine for me in Middlesbrough because I'm literally, you step out my door and walk 5 minutes and you're, well, less than 5 minutes, and you're literally in a fucking countryside field, do you know what I mean? So I can get that fresh air. But for everyone in London, how are you doing? How are you holding up? I'm thinking of you. Everyone in major cities as well. Well, I did enjoy this build though. Anyway, back to the build. Fuming, I forgot to unmute my mic. But this is the rest of the house. This is what I've done. This is the parents' bedroom, the child's bedroom. I changed the law, so the child was actually the one who was obsessed with mid-century stuff and forced her parents to make everything mid-century. And this is the crafting room, the tinkering room, the one room in the house that's not super modern and is all about fun. Oh my god, I didn't even unmute after, that's like an hour. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Well, I hope you enjoyed the voiceover because that I'm going to have to present to you for the rest of the house. But I really enjoy the vibe of it, honestly. I think that I'm very proud of myself because for such a shit house, I think I've done quite well. So this is the overall pan around of it. And then the downstairs. I don't want to talk about the kitchen. We had fights. And the upstairs. Right, so let me put this on the gallery and cry because I muted my mic for halfway through it. I am fuming that I forgot to unmute my mic. I am. Will I get over it? Probably within about 5 minutes, actually. So I love you all. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I love this challenge, so I want to do... I mean, my mind automatically went to every single house in The Sims 4 then, which, you know what? In a year's time, we might have done all that. But yes, please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave any video ideas down below. Leave a comment and let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, beach.